know, the good thing about these virtual open houses is their spontaneity.
That's exactly right. We're big in that in our
That's right.
what we do.
So if you don't know us, if maybe you're new to us, I'm Trish.
I'm Jamie.
Yep, and we both work at Renew. I am the patient care coordinator.
And I'm a physician assistant here, and
Yes.
we love what we do, and we love getting to share stuff like tonight and share a little bit more about some of the procedures and some of the services we offer.
Absolutely. So tonight is all about, you know, actually it's all about appreciating our clients. So
the truth.
We love
the
our
best.
clients, and we are going to give away a lot of services tonight.
Did I hear $20,000 worth of services?
That's correct.
I love it.
So 2 things to remember. If you are signed on tonight and you are watching, then we are writing your name down on little slips of paper
Right as we
that are
speak.
going to end up in these little stars, and we're going to be drawing for giveaways all night. So stay tuned. We're going to be talking about all of our services tonight, and so you might learn about things that you didn't even know we did. So that's always exciting.
That's right. And I also found out you don't, for the past couple years when I've been doing this, I thought they had to wait till the end to call in. But no, if you hear about something, you see the discounted price, you're like, darn, I want to do that. You can
Pick
call
up the
in,
phone.
as soon as you feel like it. 'Cause
Absolutely.
they're ready and waiting.
Phone lines will be open all the way through our virtual open house, and afterwards we're going to hang around and hope to talk to you even whenever you get a chance to call.
That's right.
Want to mention also, if you're watching, you have $50 in
Just
your
in your
virtual
Renew
pocket.
account.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Virtually in your pocket. Yeah, it's here. It's in your account here. We're going to load it in there.
Right, just waiting to be used on whatever service you already love to use or a new one that you want to try.
That's right. So you're $50 richer, and if you referred some friends, you might even have more Renew bucks than that.
Some
So
people
that-
have hundreds
That's true.
from friends they've referred.
Very true. Also, we would love for you to chat up in the chat box tonight. So go ahead and let us know who you are, you're watching in the chat box. Linda is monitoring that tonight, so she's going to be responding, and Jamie and I are going to be reading it during the videos. So, you know, we'd love to hear from you.
That's
And-
half the fun of Renew is the community we have here.
It's true.
The number of times I see people sitting out there either making new friends or running into people they know in the waiting room. Well, now you can do it online in the chat box.
do it in the chat tonight.
That's right.
And also, another thing to check is to make sure we have your name. So, you know, that's a good way to do it. Sometimes we get a phone number and we don't have a name, and with the drawings, we need your name. So by going into the chat box and putting in your name, we've got it. And it'll definitely be entered in for the giveaways. Okay. So we've got testimonial videos tonight. We've got treatment
Before and afters.
videos. Before and afters. And we're going to start with our core service. So as everyone knows, Renew started here over 12 years ago with bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. And so, you know, to me, it's changed my life. It's changed thousands of people's lives.
There's few things, Trish, there's few things you can do to improve not only the quality of your life, but your bone health, your cardiovascular health, your brain health.
Absolutely. So protective as we age, and the quality of life is amazing. So we're going to start out, and we're going to hear from a couple of our clients who have been doing hormones with us. And today, my special guest is Pam. And Pam has been a client at Renew for a long, long time. So how many years have you been coming in here, Pam?
11 years.
11 years. That's a long time.
Yes, we're number 12.
Yes, exactly. And so what brought you in the beginning?
I had severe menopause symptoms, extreme hot flashes, mood swings, unable to sleep.
Right.
It was just a roller coaster. Yeah,
Right.
It was like, yeah. So I had to do something.
And you did you see us on TV? Is that how you
A
found us?
friend was actually going to a Renew in a different state.
Oh,
doing the
okay.
hormonist, and she told me about it in
Wonderful.
North Carolina.
Okay.
Yeah, and so she told me about it, so I thought, okay, I'll go check it out. Of course, my husband's like, please go check it out.
Today.
So I came in, and I would say that within a month of my first insert, I started feeling real relief from the hot flashes.
Right.
And it didn't take long for me to feel better and better. And I would say that it didn't take very long, my symptoms went from a 10 down to a 1 or a 0.
Oh, perfect.
And that's where I am now.
That's great.
And so I have my energy back. I'm able to participate in all the activities that I want to do because I'm a horseback rider.
Right.
All those things. And
You're
I've just
active.
been feeling great, very active, having my energy back. And I have a lot of friends that come here now.
Oh, great.
They wanted to get involved too because they were having a terrible time.
Right. And they always see, my friends are always like, how do you stay so active? And how do you keep your weight down? And how do you do? And I'm like, hormones.
Well, that was the other thing that menopause put on 10 extra pounds.
Yeah,
And after I got my hormones regulated, it didn't take long to get rid of that 10 pounds.
exactly.
So,
Yeah.
'cause I never had a weight problem before menopause,
Right.
and then you're sluggish and you just
Tired.
Exhausted.
You don't feel like
Completely
doing
exhausted.
anything. I know. It's a terrible feeling.
Yes.
So, I've been here a long time too. I started maybe a little bit before you did. And I will tell you, I'm going to be coming forever.
Me too.
They're so good for you, not just for our symptoms, but our health.
Right.
We're protected from osteoporosis with this. Our muscle tone is going to stay better because we have hormones on board. Brain function, it's very preventative of dementia and Alzheimer's. There's some new studies out on it. And it's great for your heart. So all the way around, not only do
My
you,
last bone density scan was very good.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to stay good too.
Yeah.
So hormones are a wonderful thing. So now everything's probably good with in your marriage because
Yes.
of the hormones.
Oh, yes.
We
Much
did-
better.
Yes. We don't
Yes.
talk about that often, but it certainly is one of the
It's a big
benefit.
issue.
yes.
Yeah.
It's a big benefit, and without hormones as we age, that it just becomes very difficult
does.
to be intimate.
And,
You don't feel like it, and then when you do, it's just not there.
right.
Yeah.
Right. No.
Right.
Right.
So it's good to be on hormones.
Everything's been much better. Yeah. I even tell people I would get an extra job to pay for this if I could.
That's right.
So
I
you
know.
keep coming.
I know. I have women, they say, well, I'm getting ready to retire and I'm not going to have that much, expendable income, but don't you worry, I'm going to
I'll
go
figure out a way.
get a part-time job.
I'm retired now too, so
Are you?
about a year and a half.
Okay.
But I would not stop this at all. I would continue this just because you just feel so much better, and you can keep up all your activities, and I'm able to keep up with the grandkids
There you go.
and enjoy your family,
Right.
everything like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're going to
Makes
be
a world of
protected,
difference.
and your health is going to be better. So
Oh, yeah.
as you age, so it's a win-win.
It is.
It is. Well, thank you so much for
You're
sharing your story with us, and we'll be seeing you for many years to come.
Yes, you will.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for being with us. Well, hello, and thank you for joining us. I am here at Renew Health and Wellness with a very special client. So this is Tony, and Tony has been a client here since, when did you start with us?
2.5 years. I've been coming to Renew.
Okay, 2.5 years, and a lot has changed for Tony since he walked in the door. So what brought you here in the first place, Tony?
I initially came in and did the Clean Start program and the bioidentical hormones.
Right.
I think I started with the bioidentical hormones, and then I did the Clean Start program.
Right. And you were having some symptoms. Is that why you came in?
I was, Trish. I was tired all the time, irritable, did not sleep well. I had a rather long list of almost medical problems associated with getting older.
Sure.
My blood pressure was a little high. My cholesterol was a little bit high. The A1C was a little bit high. I just didn't have any energy, and I didn't really feel like my regular doctor could address a lot of the stuff that I had.
Sure. So you came in and you got going with the hormones. And what changes? What did you notice after you got going?
The first thing I noticed was I was able to sleep,
Right.
and I lost a lot of my irritability, and I was able to focus a lot more, and I didn't feel so overwhelmed all the time.
Right. Right. And so quality of life is a big one with hormones. It's also a very healthy thing to do with your body. So without hormones, you lose muscle as you age. But getting the hormones back on board helps you if you want to work out. And I know you've taken up running.
I have. I've been running for almost 2 years now.
Right.
And it's something that I did with the weight loss to try to keep the weight off, and it's just kind of stuck.
Right.
And it's my part-time job now that I've retired.
Yes. Wow, that's awesome. And also want to mention, we should let them know you did the Clean Start weight loss program as well here and lost a lot of weight. And how much weight did you lose?
It was right. It's like 105 pounds. And that was a real eye-opener for me. I never thought I could lose all that weight.
Well, you certainly did. And
I would say that's almost 2 years ago.
Right, you kept it off.
Yeah, well, I think the hormones have a lot to do with me keeping it off.
True, yes.
But just my overall energy level, my sense of well-being, I just feel more like myself. It's been great.
Yeah, and he has a busy life. Even though he's retired, he has some kids that are still in school, and he's very active with his family, and so he needs the energy.
Oh, well, everybody needs it. When you retire, you deserve to feel good. You don't have to feel like you got to sit on the couch.
Very true.
But my sleep improving was just the biggest thing for me. It was huge. When you get good sleep, everything else just kind of falls in line. Sure,
absolutely. Well, we're so glad you're with us and going to be with us forever, I hope.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're suffering, if you're fatigued, if you're not sleeping, if you have any of the symptoms of low hormones, you can have a great quality of life and health, just getting those hormones back on board. And you'll feel like you did years ago.
I know I do.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us. And thank you, Tony, for being
thank you,
here.
Trish.
Okay. Welcome back.
I love those testimonials.
I do too. It's so good to hear about how it changes their lives and how they feel now and the comparison to when they came in.
Right.
And so, you can have that too.
That's it. And I not only love those testimonials, I love what I get to share right now. And that is a fabulous special.
Yes.
For those of you that want to pay in full right now, you get a $400 discount. And for those of you who are like, okay, maybe I don't have the funds right now, and you want to go on a payment plan, you still get a discount. And it's $300 off.
That's correct. And that covers 4 full quarters for a man and a woman.
That's right.
And if you're watching this and you say, you know what, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm
don't even know if I need hormones.
I don't know if I need them. I don't know, but I'm interested. You can put a deposit down this evening, and then, that holds that special price. Then go ahead and call and come in. The consult is free. If it's not right for you, you'll be refunded. We're not going to keep your deposit if you can't do the service. But, if you need it, you get to save that $400 or $300.
It's a great time to lock in.
Right, on your 4 quarters. So definitely don't be afraid of calling and leaving a deposit tonight to lock in that price. And we have another announcement. Our grand prize.
If you hold out to the end tonight, you'll get to hear who the winners are.
That's right. Will be for a man and a woman, 2 of them. We're giving away a full contract year, which is 4 quarters of hormone therapy. So that's a biggie.
It is a biggie, and it's definitely worth waiting for the end to hear if your name gets called.
Yes, it is. And now we're going to talk about...
Should we tell them why we had to switch to the bucket?
Where are our golden stars, you might be asking.
Those golden stars.
We have a lot of people watching tonight, and that's a good thing. We had to switch to
Our stars weren't big enough.
No. We had to switch to this.
I had some nostalgia for the bucket anyways.
Blue bucket. It's not festive, but it's effective.
That's right.
We're going to have to stick with that. And now we're going to talk about our Clean Start weight loss program.
Well, someone had asked about that in the chat.
Somebody in the chat had said, you know what, I've never heard of it. So You're going to learn about it right now. We have a great testimonial from one of our clients named Jamie, and so
She's amazing.
she looks amazing after her weight loss journey. So
right.
let's hear from Jamie. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's an exciting day because I have a special guest. So this is Jamie, and Jamie is a client here at Renew Health and Wellness and has done our Clean Start weight loss program. And just a little background before we get started with Jamie, the program is a 12-week program from start to finish in 3 phases. So your first phase is your very low calorie phase. And in that phase, you're going to drop really all your weight on that program. So first 40 days, most women can lose somewhere between 25 and 30 pounds, and men can lose 35 to 40 on that first phase. And then you go into 2 phases of maintenance. The first phase, which is 3 weeks long, I call it the lock-in phase. Basically, we're going to stay the same weight for 3 weeks and add in some more food and kind of transition into, how are you going to eat going forward? And then the final phase is transition. So in that phase, I have, a lot of people will say, hey, I really like what I'm eating. I've been eating protein, lean protein, vegetables, fruit. I'm just going to keep going with this. And other people may decide, hey, I want to do something like a keto transition into that, or I want to lose more weight. So they might do another round. So there are a lot of options at the end, but I think what you'll find, and we'll ask Jamie about it, is that you learn a lot about what works for your body, what doesn't work, how much should you really be eating? Most people have no idea how much to eat. So they think, I'm not eating that much. But honestly, when you're tracking like you do on Clean Start, you really start to notice, wow, especially in maintenance, calories can just, tablespoon of butter is a lot of calories. So it gives you a really good education and awareness on how much should I be eating to maintain my weight. And Jamie has done an incredible job. So welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
And tell us what brought you here in the first place to Renew.
So I will be 48. I have been overweight pretty much my entire adult life. I have tried everything from Weight Watchers to Ozempic to over-the-counter diet pills. And I woke up one day and I was just done. So I've been quitting on myself, giving up on myself since I can remember. I just sent my only child to college in Florida this August.
Mm-hmm.
And this summer, I decided that I needed to focus on me. I needed to not give up on myself and not quit on myself. And I was worthy of better than I had been treating myself. And so that is what brought me here. And I actually had a friend that went through the program earlier this year, had great success. So she is on month 10 now and has kept it off and lost some more.
Yay.
And so here I am.
Here you are.
Here I am.
And so what was your goal when you came in? How much weight did you want to lose?
I wasn't sure because, again, I've been yo-yoing my entire adult life, but 150 was a number that I came up with. So that was actually like 35 pounds. So I wasn't sure if that was realistic, but it was the number that I set for myself. Mm-hmm. Again, at the end of all of it, maintenance, I think, is where I wanted to say, okay, I've lost 35 pounds.
Great. And so your initial weight was 185?
185.4.
Okay. And then during the process, how much weight have you lost so far?
So far, I am at 34 pounds. And so, yes.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So you're right at your goal.
Just about.
That is terrific.
About.
Yes. And so tell us about the program itself. So what do you, so the first phase we'll talk about, the very low calorie phase. Most people are scared of it. When I say, it's very low calorie, it's healthy, lean protein and vegetables with some fruit, but certainly people get nervous. I'm going to be starving. It's not going to work for me. I'm going to cheat. So how did you find that first phase for you?
So I was worried, I'm sure like everybody else. So it was hard, but not impossible. So meal prepping was important. So I would
Sure.
prep like 2 or 3 days of food at a time, and that set me up for success. I also was intentional. Like if I knew I was going to the grocery store, I would bring celery or cucumbers to eat before I went in or after. It just takes a little bit of planning, and it was not nearly as bad. And actually, the 40 days goes by really fast.
Does. And so what's great about it is you're losing every week, usually 4 to 7 pounds, somewhere in there, in that range. So it's encouraging when it's working. So, when you try to do a diet and all week, you feel like you're starving yourself, and then you weigh on the scale and you're like, great, I lost 1 pound. Woo, right? Yeah. So as the weight comes off more quickly with this program, I think people don't cheat when it's working. They're like, I'm not messing this up because it's working for me.
And you feel better. I think one of the things I did not realize how much processed food I was really eating. And when I mean processed, you think about like spaghetti sauce, a jar of spaghetti sauce, and where there's all this hidden sugar. And so I too was one of those people who was like, oh, I don't eat that bad. I eat actually healthy. But when you look at all the stuff and ingredients and the food you're eating, you realize that you're not quite as healthy as you think you are. So I think for me, that was one of the biggest learnings that I took into phase 2 and 3. And now today is that I make a lot of my own stuff now, or I really pay attention to what's in a label or on the label.
Good. And you will learn to read labels on this because you have to watch your calories. You're going to be watching, obviously, your fat, and plus there's a lot of things not allowed. So you're going to need to look at that. If you buy some, say you want to get some tea at the store that's already brewed, you need to check, is there sweetener in it? Sometimes there's hidden sugars. They don't use the word sugar, but certainly it's in there. So it's a great way to learn label reading, and you can take that forward and for the rest of your life as well. Yeah. And then once you did your VLC phase, you transitioned into maintenance. And how'd you feel about the maintenance part? We're adding back in food.
It was weird. It was really hard. I was very nervous for the first week. But I added one thing back in every couple of days, like you're supposed to see how your body reacts. And it's interesting, after you don't have dairy for a long time and you have dairy, you're like, oh, that's what that feels like. That is what my body is telling me. And so really paying attention. But I think I have been successful. I really am mindful. I don't eat cheese every day. I don't eat dairy every day. Like I do eat plain Greek yogurt. And so it's been fun to add things back in. I found some new things. I think Trish is a great resource in Renew. So she'll, along your journey, share recipes and articles with you. And Primal Salad Dressing is a great salad dressing that I use now in maintenance, where I never would have used that before. I'm not really sure why. But it's not as bad, or not as bad. It hasn't been as bad as people would lead you to believe it is, or you don't feel like you're starving or depriving yourself. Right. It did take maybe like a week after I went into maintenance too for my energy to come back up, but I walked every day, even in the very beginning. Every day I walked. You don't have the energy to lift weights, but moving my body was important to me because I think coming out of that and into the next phases, it set me up to want to continue to do that.
Good. So in the first phase, exercise is limited. You're on very low calorie. So 20 minutes of low intensity. As you move through though, once you're in maintenance and you're increasing your protein and your calories, you certainly can then, go into the gym if you want to lift some weights, or, you do a little more higher intensity workouts. That can certainly is doable in maintenance. And we want you to do that, obviously. They say weight loss is 80% what you put in your mouth, but maintaining weight loss, exercise has a lot to do with that. So very good. And I know she's working out 4 days a week.
Yeah, I'm on week 5 of lifting 4 days a week. And I think especially as you get older for women, it is important to strength train. So
absolutely. Well, you look amazing.
Thank you. I feel great.
Yes. And so you're going to see her before and after pictures. And it's just what a transformation. You must be super proud of yourself.
I feel better. I'm sleeping better. I don't have an afternoon brain fog or an afternoon slump that I would have a lot prior to doing this program. So overall, and I had to buy all new clothes.
Oh, darn. That's I don't know. There could be a lot worse than things happen than that.
Right. Yeah. And new shoes, because when you lose weight, your feet also shrink, which I did not realize. So
I didn't know that either. Wow.
But there's a little.
Yes. One other question I wanted to ask you. So a lot of people say when you're eating that low calorie, are you starving? Did you feel hungry during that first phase? How did you feel?
I did not feel hungry. I drank a lot of water. There's approved electrolytes that you can add to your water, which is important too, but I did not feel hungry. I actually felt better. I told Trish, like, my mind was clear and I felt more focused and I was sleeping better. And so I was not hungry.
Great. And so, if you're thinking about, is this right for me? What would you tell someone if they're out there going, oh, I've tried 5 different diets like you had, I've yo-yoed. Yeah. Then what could you maybe say to let them know that this is a different and maybe I think healthy way to lose
So
weight?
it is different. I think with other programs, you can eat whatever you want. And so this is different. It really takes you back to the foundations of how we should be eating and back to the basics. So then as you come out of the first phase into the second and third phase, you know how to eat and what you're supposed to eat and you know how it makes you feel. And so I would say this is very different. Again, I've done them all. I've done the weight loss shots. I've done over the counter. I've done Phentermine. I've done Weight Watchers. And this is the only thing that has taught me how to eat the right way. That's sustainable forever.
Right. That's true, forever. So with this, we don't want any yo-yo dieting. We want you to drop it, lock it, and you know how to eat. You've learned how to eat. You've got all the tools to be successful long term. And certainly all we see through this program is an improvement in health. We do run labs initially if there's any markers or flags on that, and it's a big lab. So it's just like what you would get at your yearly physical plus more even. And then at the end, if you had any flags, like your cholesterol panel wasn't great or your A1C was too high, we're going to rerun that, and always your labs improve. So we know not only will you drop weight and get healthy and feel better, you'll actually be healthier just by doing this program. So, well, thank you so much for being with me. And she's in my Zoom. We do Zooms on Tuesdays. You come in weekly during this program for in-office visits, but we also have Zoom support on Tuesday nights. And it's a fun support group. And so anybody in the program is welcome to come on in and talk about their week. And like she said, we share recipes. We talk about certainly prep. Some people will share, this is how I prepped for this, or this is how I fixed that. So it's really helpful to have that group support, I believe.
It is helpful.
And then we also have an ongoing support, another Zoom at 6:30 that we call it Healthy Lifestyle, but it's about whole food eating. It's the same thing, keeping away from sugar, keeping away from processed foods and too many carbs. So anyway, a great day for you to come on in, and I'd love to meet you and get you started on your health journey as well.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you.
hope to see you guys soon.
Right. Hello.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes, we're
We're back.
So I have to just say something. The chats are amazing. So during the videos, we can sneak over and we can read the chat. And I read about one of our clients who's coming all the way from Houston
I know.
to Virginia
I love
to
that.
get her hormones. I was like, that is incredible.
Well, the chats I'm loving are talking about Trish here, because I will tell you, it is the truth. She is an absolute joy as a human, but she is a wealth of information when it comes to Clean Start. So those comments, spot on. She, when you have questions, or actually just when we're shooting the breeze in the break room, talking health, talking how best to eat and exercise, it's Trish. So yeah,
I try.
We're thankful for her.
I try to be supportive. So yes,
It's a great community.
We all here want you to be successful. We definitely do. We work as a team, and we want you. If it's weight loss, whether it's hormones, any service.
And you're doing a book club, right? Like, or like a book
support group.
like, what's
A
the
club.
book?
It's a book club. Yeah, it's sort of like. Well, I have two Zooms. So one support Zoom is for Clean Start, which is the program you just heard about, which is amazing. And then I do a healthy lifestyle Zoom also, which is it's open to anybody and it's free of charge.
Yeah, so you don't even have to be doing Clean Start. You could be
Right.
doing hormones. It could be like, hey Trish, can I join in?
And so that deals with, with healthy clean eating and exercise and just,
Women
just,
should lift heavy. Oh,
well,
take
yeah.
creatine.
We should do a lot of stuff.
That's right.
But anyway, we just talk about it. And it's also great because when Clean Starters finish, like you finished with us, you're still with us, okay? You're
That's
not
right.
dumped. So many
the beginning of the
programs-
journey.
Yeah, you do it, you lose the weight, and you gain it back. Not here. So here, when you lose your weight, you're going to be supported to continue a lifestyle of healthy eating, and you're actually going to be well educated and going
that's
through the process.
Huge part of the battle.
Yes, able to keep the weight off. So tonight, Jamie, what is our special?
Oh my goodness, I love getting to give away the special. So the special for tonight, if you call in tonight, and you can call in right now if you like, is $250 off a whole Clean Start package.
Yes, great deal. Great time to do it too. The holidays are coming up. You know what happens in January?
That's
We're
right.
all like, I can't get my pants buttoned.
And maybe you feel like you're going to be the person that's like, nah, man, I'm probably going to need more than one package. You could buy 2 packages if you
can.
want, pay for them,
And get a discount.
That's
tonight.
right.
Absolutely. And then we also have a giveaway. This is the big giveaway. What is it?
I think it should be you that gets it. You are
Okay.
the queen of Clean Start.
Full round of Clean Start. So this is worth over $1,000, $1,450. Here we go. Let's see who wins a full round. Okay. It is Latasha Giles, or Giles. It's Giles. I think Giles. Latasha, congratulations.
Yay! Now, what if she doesn't need
Yay.
to lose the weight?
Okay,
if she,
what if you're
in
what
great
if you're
shape?
skinny or something? All right, if you don't need to lose the weight, you can take that money and apply it to any of our other services.
That's
So you're still a
fabulous.
big winner. So congratulations! Just call up here to let them know that you're watching and kind of claim your prize, so to
That's
speak. And we'll see you soon.
Congratulations,
Yes,
Latasha.
congratulations. Yay. All right. So let's see what's coming up next. We have,
You know it's my near and dear,
her favorite thing. So, let's look at our table of contents and see what it is. Sexual
Yay,
wellness.
sexual wellness. It is my favorite. Everyone knows it's my favorite topic.
Exactly.
And we offer so many services
many
here
things,
for
yes.
men and for women. For when it comes to acoustic wave therapy, we offer the FemiWave for women,
Yep.
and we offer pulse treatments for men. We also offer PRP therapy in the form of O shots and P shots. O shots for the women, P shots for the men.
Yes.
We also offer Votiva and with
Viora.
at the various locations.
Yes, we do. So what does this do? You're like, well, we offer it, but what is it? Well, we've got some videos we're going to show you, but basically, sexual wellness has to do with having everything working.
That's right.
correctly.
An appropriate response,
Yes.
we want to have that feeling of arousal, and then the correct response that our body should normally have and probably did have in our 20s, but
Right. So it has to do with erectile function for men. It has to do with, sensitivity
yeah.
and sensation, moisture. It has
Vaginal
to
lubrication's
do-
a biggie.
Yep, vaginal lubrication. Incontinence for
you hit-
women
yep.
is a big one. So, as we age and hormone levels drop and we have children, there's so many
Right.
things that affect all of this.
That's right.
So it's really about restoring and making sure that we are able to have a great sexual life.
that's right, because it's one of the
Forever.
best ways to connect with our partners, and
Yes.
you don't want to lose out on that.
And yes. So we're gonna right now have a wonderful client talk about her experience with our O shot. So, welcome. This morning, I am really, really happy because I have a wonderful client. This is Alicia, and she is coming to renew. She's been coming here for how long?
It's 4 years. Yes, 4 years since August of 2020.
Wow, August of 2020. And so, tell us, like, what brought you here?
Incontinence.
Okay.
Incontinence. Rushing to the bathroom when I didn't used to have to.
Right, right. And that's a real common, a real problem for a lot of women. And I work here, so I hear all the stories. And so, as we age, we have children. Even when you're young, sometimes you can definitely have that issue. And so, why suffer? Right? So you came in and I think you had read about the O shot before you came in, right?
Yes, I definitely had. And I read about the benefits of it, and those were all good. But I was really interested in, so it would not interfere with all of the other things that I had to do, because in the nature of what I do, I run around a lot, so I'm on my feet a lot. So having to go to the bathroom multiple times interferes with that. So I was like, if I can do this, plus get the other benefits,
Right.
all the other pluses,
Right.
with like increased orgasms and things like that, I was like, okay, I'll try it. Plus it was all natural and everything, and it came from me. So that was a big thing, because I was like, okay, so there's no other additives.
That's right. So it's really, what's wonderful about the O shot, it's number one, you're not taking medication. So if you have to run to the bathroom, if you are jumping or laughing or coughing and you have a little leakage, it's embarrassing and it's uncomfortable, and it's difficult to deal with. It's like you mentioned, when you're working and you have to jump up and run to the bathroom. So that's a great reason to do the O shot. So it's using your own plasma. So we draw your blood. We have a special centrifuge for this procedure, and we spin the blood, separate the plasma out. Your plasma has all your growth factors in it. So we call it liquid gold, because wherever you put plasma, it regenerates that area. So it actually is going to heal at a cellular level to the point that you're not going to have to worry about incontinence. And then, as you mentioned, the bonuses with this are that you have better orgasms, you have more sensitivity and blood flow to that area.
Definitely.
Increased moisture, which is a great benefit, especially if you're getting older and you're noticing more dryness.
And that's the other thing. 1 year, so I've been coming here, I started in August of 2020, and I missed a year because I had a procedure in the middle. So I missed a year. And so I immediately noticed, like about, I want to say just after the year, that there was a change, and I had increased incontinence. And to the point that this changed my life, so that I changed like my undergarments. And so like that's how I know it increased. Like I changed my undergarments, and so to buy different ones to make sure I didn't have these accidents. And so so I was like, oh, I missed it, because I had the procedure done around the time that I would usually come.
Right.
And so I said, okay, so I had to get back on schedule.
Right.
Got back on schedule.
So she comes in once a year. So with this treatment, depending on your age and the severity of what you have going on, I usually, I'll talk to you. Our consultations are free, and I'll ask you some questions. And, if it's minor, I'd say 1 O shot, you're good to go usually. And then, once a year, a maintenance O shot keeps everything, working well. But, we have some other women who come in who have progressed or older, and they may need a series of 3 initially to get everything, to where it needs to be, so that they hit it from all sides. They get rid of the incontinence problems. They also going to have orgasms again, better orgasms and moisture, all of the benefits, and even the tissue regenerates. So atrophy is turned around with this procedure. So it's not painful. I know it sounds a little scary. I'm sure when you first came in, you were nervous about it, but
It's that painful. I would say pressure, because it's completely numb. It's completely numbing, and then like there's pressure from during the procedure. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not, you know, as scary as it sounds. When we talk about it, we have some prescription strength numbing cream here, and it does a really good job. So it's definitely a tolerable procedure, and the benefits are amazing. So, you know, if you're suffering, you don't need to be. I know it's hard to talk about, and a lot of people put it off, but there's no reason to put it off. No reason to be embarrassed about it at all. I also want to mention, so as I mentioned, 3 initial maybe, depending,
Yes.
but 1 a year after for maintenance.
And the other thing is, you were doing a package. So we were doing the package, and I would definitely do that because we can spread them out, I guess, throughout the year. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get a discount with a package. So you do get a great discount with a package of 3, and then you don't have to use them back to back.
Right.
You know, you may be able to spread it out 6 months later or 10 months later. You know, so once you purchase that package, those treatments are for you, and they're in your chart. So you can use them when you need them. So I am so thankful that you came in today to talk about this. And I think, you know, it's going to encourage other women to come forward and do what you're doing.
I don't do this I am very much grateful for this procedure, very much grateful for the procedure. And if it didn't work for me, I definitely wouldn't have come back as many times as I have and continue to come back. So yeah, I definitely am appreciative. Absolutely.
Right. Well, we appreciate you. So thank you so much for coming in.
Absolutely.
And please give us a call. We're here, and we'd love to talk to you. Welcome back. We're here. I just want to thank you guys so much for chatting. It's so exciting. We're reading some of the chats, and I just want to address a couple of things. And that would be, if you're a hormone client and you're wondering if the O shot is for you. Yes,
I'm a hormone client, and I do O shots.
There you go.
Yes.
So the O shot is for anyone, whether you're on BHRT or
That's right.
you're not. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter the age. We've got ladies in their 20s. We've got ladies in their 70s and 80s.
Right.
It just, you know.
Absolutely, and you know it's natural. You know the nice thing, it's your own plasma.
That's
you're not going to have a bad reaction to your own plasma.
Yep.
And so all your growth factors are in there, and it's not just for incontinence, but it's great for that, but for sensitivity and for pleasure as well.
That's exactly right. Though I am super thankful for the urinary incontinence, because I'm a runner, and I was always like, I can't wear those pretty sage green colored leggings because I can only wear black. But but I will also tell you, I'm glad we typically sell it in a package of 3, because if I'm being honest, Trish, the first time I had it done, I was like, it didn't hurt at all, but I'm not sure it was really worth it.
Right.
By the second time, I was like, oh wait. And third time, yeah, there was no doubt, there was no question, and I've not had issues since.
Right.
And and I'll get a touch up like maybe once a year or something like that, but it remarkably effective.
So we have several clients who come in they've done the package. They come in once a year
For a touch up.
and they do their maintenance,
Yeah.
and they have no issues. And so it's a natural way to prevent having to get a sling, or, you know, there's so many more drastic things that could happen later that you don't want to deal with. So
That's so true. And this is completely safe.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about that sort of recovery time. It's not invasive like that.
right,
So it is a fabulous option.
And it's fun. Let's just sell it. Let's just say it like it is.
It's true. It does make sex even more worthwhile.
There you go.
So, but it's not just for the women, and I'm so thankful for that testimonial.
talk
But
about that, yeah.
the men, we do it as well. We're using your platelets, but we're injecting it back into your body. And it's called the P shot.
Yep.
People often think it's penis, but it actually, I don't know if you know, it was Priapus. It was like a Greek god, like fertility sort of thing. But it's super effective. It's safe. And if you're looking for firmer erections, increased girth, a lot of guys report increased girth with it, increased sensitivity, completely safe.
Yes.
I mean, it's really hard to go wrong with that.
Exactly. So anywhere you inject plasma, we call it liquid gold.
That's right.
It basically takes at a cellular level, takes you back in time
That's right.
to
This is
original function.
It's
Even before
FDA,
time.
it's FDA approved too. So I
Right.
mean, this is something it's not brand spanking new technology. They've been
No.
using it with athletes and sports
Joints
injuries.
and it heals. It heals injuries. It grows hair. We use it here for hair growth.
We use it on the face. We use it on the scalp.
We use it everywhere.
That's
Yes,
so true.
So both O and P shot for men, and then so we do have a special on
We
this.
do indeed,
wanna
we
talk
do.
about that. So for the O and P special, it's $500 off a package of 3. So
And that package of 3 is worth it.
That's a great
100%
special.
true.
And guess what? We do have a giveaway at the end of our sexual wellness section. We're in the middle of it right now. We are going to give away the treatment of your choice. So if you
Fabulous.
win that, you might want a no shot, you might want to do the Votiva or
Pulse treatment
pulse
or
treatment.
the Femiwave.
You can pick it, and we'll help you.
We'll help you
based on-
decide. Yeah,
Sure,
you can
based-
talk it through with us.
Right, based on whatever your own symptoms are, we will help you decide. So that's a huge giveaway that's coming up in just a minute.
But first, we get to talk about
Yes.
Pulse and Femiwave.
Exactly.
Some of you may be familiar with acoustic wave therapy, first discovered by nephrologists, but really amazing at restoring blood flow to an area. And where you bring blood flow back, you bring healing back, you bring
Yes.
rejuvenation back and sensitivity.
Right.
For women, improved arousal response,
Yes.
lubrication.
Yes, and incontinence. It helps with the pelvic floor as well.
That's exactly right. And for the men, when we're doing the pulse treatments, you're helping. You figure you've got this vasculature on the penis. It's a millimeter. Your heart's 3 millimeters. The vasculature is. And so if it's clogged up with cholesterol, breaks that up, stimulates new vessels forming.
Right.
And that's a big deal in
And
the quality.
enlarges and strengthens the vessels you have.
That's right.
So a great increase in blood flow, and it's a very effective treatment, meaning 75 to 80% of men who come in here
Right?
are extremely satisfied.
And actually,
the outcome.
it's funny because we just had one of our wonderful patients that came back, and I was like, "How are you doing?" He's like, "I'm doing great," but he's like, "I'm back because it works."
Yeah, maintenance. But it's, the good thing, you do a package, and then you might need to come in maybe once a year, do
Right.
1 or 2 treatments just to make sure everything is
Right? I think he was a year and a
maintained.
half later, maybe 2 years later.
Some guys can go 2 to 4 years.
Right.
Absolutely.
So-
So you don't need, you can either minimize or get rid of that Viagra and, have something much more natural.
That's exactly
going
right.
on. All right, so that's that. Now we want to talk about one more thing for women,
Oh, what are we talking about now?
the Votiva
Oh, I love it.
and the Viora. Well, we don't have to talk because I have a patient testimonial.
Oh, all the better.
Yes. Welcome back, and I'm super excited to have a special guest with us. This is Marjorie, and Marjorie is a valued Renew client. She is doing a couple of our services here. She's been doing hormones with us. How long have you been doing hormones here?
Oh my gosh, it's been like 6 or 7 years.
6 or 7 years, and she's enjoying the hormones.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And so recently, though, she came to me, and I'll let you kind of talk about it, but you came to me with some issues. And if you maybe want to tell our viewers what you were looking, what was going on with you.
I had gone to my gynecologist. I went for a checkup, my yearly annual checkup. And I was talking to him because I didn't like the area down there. And I wanted to know if he knew someone that would do reconstruction to the clitoral area. And he said he only knew some people in New York. And I didn't want to go to New York. I don't like New York. And I didn't want the downtime really either, that if I did go with them. So when I came in and talked to you, we were talking about, I don't remember what we were talking about, but I was telling you the story about what I had talked to my gynecologist about. And you told me about Votiva. And then I actually scheduled that day, and I started the treatment. I can't tell you, the first treatment was amazing. I had met with one of the young ladies that had shown me pictures before and after, and I was very impressed.
Right.
Very. And that's when I'm like, she didn't have to finish it. I was like, I'm doing that.
Sure.
I'm doing it. And then I came in and I was talking with you and actually scheduled my first appointment, and it went really, really well.
Wonderful.
Everything was like I wanted it. I mean, it was everything. It was not painful.
Right.
It was quick. No downtime really per se.
Right.
And the vaginal dryness was like amazing.
Was gone.
It's gone. And I continued with my treatments.
Yeah.
And it's anybody, and I'm the biggest skeptic there is for stuff like that. And I was really skeptical about doing it. But when I did it, I was so very happy. And I'm still very happy. Very, very happy. Things are where I want them to be.
Wonderful. And so we're talking about the Votiva, and the Votiva uses radio frequency to heat the tissue and the underlying tissue in the vaginal area, in the canal, and we treat the vaginal lining. We also treat the outside, so we'll treat the labia and the clitoral area. So this is for women or even girls. We have young girls who get this treatment who want more elasticity. So for women who are older or may have had children, we lose elasticity as we age and things don't look the same down there.
Yes.
And sometimes things don't feel the same down there. we want that back. So that heat, the radio frequency, is going to actually go into the tissue. It makes it, I don't like to use the word shrink, but I would like to say it's going to make it, you're going to have more contact. We'll put it that way. And certainly more moisture.
Yes.
You're going to look better on the outside because it helps to firm up all the tissue that gets lax as we age. So we use radio frequency here on the face and the body, and it's wonderful for firming, for tightening skin. Right? In the Votiva, it not only tightens the skin and it gives a better appearance, but it also is going to actually increase, like we mentioned, the moisture. It's great for urinary incontinence. So if that pelvic floor starts to drop as we age, and this is going to keep it nice and firm and, keep it from dropping. So a lot of women do it for incontinence. A lot of women do it for pleasure. Certainly have better romantic experience, and then also for looks, so it does so many things, and it's so much easier than the alternative, which would be surgery for a lot of women. And a lot of women get surgery every year, and that's a lot of money and a lot of downtime.
Yes.
So Votiva is an answer that can be done in about 30 minutes. You're treated, and it's comfortable. You can read a book, right? You can can surf the internet read your emails. And it's just warmth. It's not painful.
Not at all.
Right.
Not
and
at all.
Really, you can return to normal activity the same day. They do want you to stay, not to have intercourse for, I think, 48 hours following it. Though I am telling you, people don't always follow that advice. that is the advice.
I will, because my boyfriend's not here right now.
Right.
But he's coming on Thursday.
So she'll be ready.
I will be ready. I will be ready. He's very happy. He's very happy with me getting these treatments, and I am very happy. It's a lot of pleasure. A lot of pleasure.
Sure. I mean, and so there's no need to be embarrassed about it or to talk about it or to do something about it. You know, I have also women that come in here that maybe they're not hormone candidates for whatever reason, but they have painful intercourse, vaginal dryness, and it can be very painful.
It is.
This is going to regenerate the tissue. So it is going to, like I mentioned, increase moisture, and it's going to make, you know, it's going to help so you don't have pain during intercourse. So, you know, before doing something expensive and dramatic, certainly you're going to want to do some Votiva treatments. We do recommend a series of 3 to get started. They're spaced a month apart. That's going to get everything really going.
Yes, it does.
And then after that, you should be good to go for a year or longer. And then, you know, you can do maintenance if you need, you know, maybe 1 a year or something, just to keep everything in tip-top shape. But it is a wonderful treatment. It continues to improve. Even she'll notice improvement right away, but it'll build over the next couple of months and just get better and better. So it's a safe, pain-free way
Yes.
to restore and bring you some pleasure, and also help with any issues. You know, incontinence is no fun either. So so give us a call. We're going to have good specials tonight.
Yeah. Oh, don't wait. Please, if you have any kind of questions or you're hesitant, don't be hesitant, because I was there in the beginning, but I am so happy that I did decide to do the Votiva. There is nothing like it. I really can't express how happy I am. And my new boyfriend is also.
Yay. She probably wouldn't even have a boyfriend. Now she was inspired.
I know I was. I surely was. And in conjunction with the BHRT, it is fantastic.
Right.
Fantastic.
And tell them about your age a little bit, because they won't believe it.
I am 74 years old.
Crazy.
I will be 75 in November.
Wow. And she doesn't look it, and she certainly doesn't feel it.
I don't, and I don't act it either.
No.
And I am enjoying my time with my boyfriend.
Yes. And we have had nice long conversations in my office about all of these things. So if you're interested, give us a call. I'm happy. The consults are free, and I'd love to sit down and talk with you.
And don't hesitate. Trish will explain it a magnificent way, and believe every word she says, because it's true. It's not painful. It doesn't take long, and you'll have a good conversation with the technician that's doing it.
Yeah.
It just makes it so much better. It's just wonderful. So don't hesitate. If you have any kind of hesitation, don't, because you will be very happy.
Absolutely. So give us a call. And thank you, Marjorie, for
welcome.
sharing. It's hard to talk about this sometimes, but you know, we're good buddies. So
I don't have a problem.
right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome back. And thanks, Marjorie, so much for your willingness to share.
She's a joy. Yeah.
She is. She's a hoot. So we've got some good specials with this. So
We do, and it's convenient because the specials are all the same, whether you're talking O shots, P shots, FemiWave, Renew Pulse,
I think, wait, no,
Votiva.
you're talking about the giveaway.
No, I'm talking the specials.
So with this one, the special is $300 off a package of 3.
Oh, I'm talking O shots, P shots, and pulses.
Oh, that's true.
We missed it.
We didn't tell them. So tell them that. You're right.
Okay.
O-shot, P-shot.
O shots,
right.
P shots, Renew Pulse, FemiWave.
Mhm.
If you want to save $500, tonight is the night.
Yes.
And you can call in right away if you want to.
Please do. Or call later, whatever.
That's
But
right.
please call tonight. And then we also have $300 off a package of 3 of Votiva and Viora.
Wonderful.
So the Votiva and Viora, we were talking, Marjorie has done the Votiva. That's what we have in Richmond. But at other locations, we have Viora. And so it's the same special.
Works on the
it works
same principle.
same
Yeah.
way. So if you're suffering, please don't.
That's
Please
right.
call. absolutely. All right, so I wonder, should we give away the giveaway tonight is going to be for anything that,
Holy crud, some of those
anything
are worth
that
up
you've
to
just
what?
seen, $4,000.
Up to $4,000.
So that would be all of what we just talked about: O-Shot, P-Shot, Votiva, Viora,
like a
Renew Pulse,
smorgasbord of sexual
Femiwave.
goodness.
whatever you need. All right, Jamie, go
Yay!
for
Now
it.
this is my forte. Let's see. I've got a
Who would that be?
Scott King.
Scott King.
Congratulations,
Yay,
Scott!
Yay! So
Come in and see
come
us.
on
Call.
in, Scott. Give us a call and come on in, and we'll get you all set up.
That's right.
That's
For
right.
whichever one you want.
You're gonna have a lot of fun. Soon.
Except not the Femiwave, because you're not a girl.
True. All right, let's see what's coming up next. Well, there you go. It's body contouring. So let's say you have an area on your body and you're not happy.
Those stubborn spots.
The stubborn spots that, I get a little
love
jiggle out
handles and-
here in the outer thigh, my little tummy
I did
pooch.
try it like on the backside, like
Yeah.
for that Brazilian butt lift sort of look, like
Yep.
tighten those muscles and work on the cellulite.
Yep. So body contouring is great for that. So it reduces inches. It reduces fat and
Causes cell apoptosis,
Oh,
which
yeah.
is like makes cells pretty much those fat cells explode and disappear.
Okay. So that's a scientific word. What I know is it kind of shrinks you, right? So if you have some areas you're not happy with, body contouring is great. We have here the Physique, but they also have the Viora, which also does the same thing. It's going to reduce inches and fat. So it's a great thing to do. And not that we're, obviously I'm a big fan of dieting if you need to diet and exercise, but this
It works
is,
well in conjunction.
It does. It does. It's great for just those areas that we, don't seem to go away when we try.
That's
right. So we have some before and after pictures. This is one
love
of
the
our
befores.
clients who agreed to do it.
Wonderful.
And you can see it's funny because in
can
his
see the
after
pad.
pictures, he just got done with his treatment. So he still has the handles.
Those little those little square pad
the
marks
little
on
pads
them.
there.
I love it.
But we reduced him several inches.
Yeah, you can see it. I
using
love it.
the-
I like that we do it in front of that grid. That's helpful.
Yep. So he's lost several inches. He was very happy. His girlfriend did the treatments too. We didn't have time to put all her pictures up, but both of them were very happy. And so it's a great treatment, like I said, to just, firm up and reduce fat
That's
cells.
And you know what else is nice about it, Trish? Unlike some of the other ones that are out there on the market, the ones we use heat that radiates out. So, because some can leave weird indentations.
She's talking about cool sculpting. I know she is.
I was going to say I wasn't dropping the name,
I'm
but
dropping it.
You're dropping. Okay,
Yeah.
you drop that name, Trish.
Yeah, it
Not-
does.
it
sucks
has the
fat in,
potential-
and then you can have some ridges and stuff, but it doesn't happen with what we
Because
do.
ours is using heat that radiates out.
Exactly. Yep, absolutely. So we have a special
our
on
special?
this. So it's $500 off a package of
How
body
much is a package?
contouring.
How many sessions?
5.
Okay.
5 sessions, $500 off. It's a $4,000 value,
Fabulous.
and yeah. So we're giving it away. Ooh, I'm trying this one.
Okay.
So
Then I won't
to the-
smack your hand out of
To
the
the
way and
lucky
take it.
winner. This is a biggie. Here we go. Let's see who this
A
is.
biggie that's going to make you a smallie.
This is this is
Bad jokes.
hopefully I can't read without my glasses, but I can read this. Danielle Bailey.
Okay, Danielle Bailey.
Danielle,
Lucky you.
congratulations. That's a
Use it
lot
now. Use it
of-
close to summer. Use it when you
Yes.
want.
Shrink. We're going to shrink you, Danielle. All right, great. All right, so let's see what's coming up next. Okay, one of my personal favorites.
I do.
Botox and fillers and all things aesthetics, all things to fix the face.
That's right.
So anyway, so we're going to first start with Botox and fillers. And so many people are afraid of this. You know, it's needles in the face.
Yeah.
They go, nope, not me.
And Trish would be the one that's afraid of that. I don't want to say she's a big baby, but
Huge.
needles are not her favorite thing.
No, I don't, you know, I avoid all things needles.
I
Like
know.
even like, you know, anything. You need a flu shot? No. I don't. Thank you. I'll just rather die of the flu. But I do love Botox.
I do too. I do too. And when we say Botox, we're using that generically because any
Yes.
neurotoxin.
Neurotoxins.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we have two. We have Botox here. We also have Xeomin.
Yep.
They do the same thing. They paralyze the muscle.
That's right.
So if you have lines, you know, forehead lines, frown.
Oh, I don't
frown
have it.
lines,
I don't have it anymore because
you
I
don't, because she's been
Done
neurotoxined.
That's exactly right.
Or even these smile lines out here
Yep.
can be treated. It just basically is going to paralyze that muscle. Does that mean you don't have an expression? No, that's not what that means. So a lot of people are worried, like my face can be frozen.
Yeah.
We've all seen that on TV.
there's-
Somebody has talking like this and they can't move their face. That's not what we do.
Well, but it's funny, but we do have some folks really do want, like, can they be smooth as glass? That's what
can.
that's what their goal is. And that's fabulous. And then there's other people like, nah, man, I earned some of those smile wrinkles there, and you know, and they're cool with that and they want a little bit more movement. And we just we listen to you is what we do. So
We do. We do it your way. Absolutely. I like a little movement, but I don't want to have deep furrow lines
No.
in my face either. So, you know, this is maintenance. This is basically just, it really takes years off your face.
It
And
does.
we also have fillers here we should talk about, and that is plumping. So, you know what happens when we age?
we lose the fat pads in our faces.
We lose our fat, and so everything kind of drops.
And then that
We get the
connective
gels down
tissue,
here.
yeah, because now you've got this sagging down in between the connective tissue.
Yeah, but we don't have the lift anymore.
Right.
So we're going to show you some pictures of what can happen when you do Botox and fillers. So this is fillers. Look at
my
what
word.
happened.
Oh, my word.
Her marionette, you know, from the outside of her
nasal
lips
labial
and her
folds,
nasal-
right.
they're gone.
Yeah.
So
That
literally,
jowling's improved,
it's taken
like,
her
oh.
back many years, just by just some filler in there, and
Right.
that's going to last her at least a year.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes longer.
Right.
I think they say 12 to 18 months for filler. So she looks great. This is
Oh my word! Look at that glabellar.
neurotoxin, Botox. So she is trying to make the same face in the after, and she can't.
She can't. Well, and let's talk about what that does. I mean, like the latest research seems to indicate it literally has an effect on our mood.
Right.
If you're not able to continually make that kind of like
Frown?
either the frown or that look of consternation, like you're thinking really hard. Like it can actually, it does, because it controls what, just like they said, fake smiling can release like serotonin, even if it's a fake smile in the mirror or whatever. Same thing. If you can't like constantly look like you're, it stops the release of those chemicals that are released in your brain.
So typically we tell you that we use Botox and fillers here to make you look younger, to take you back in time. But now we know that we also use them for your mood.
So you can tell your significant other that, like,
Yeah,
this is money well spent, honey. I'm doing
You'd
it
be
for my
happy.
mood. Don't you want me to be a more
Exactly.
joyful person to hang out with? Yes.
Yeah, I had no idea until tonight that
You
that's
heard it
why
here,
I'm so
guys.
happy.
That's right.
That's why. All right. So what are the specials, Jamie?
Oh, the specials. Let's see. Our specials on the Botox, it's $10 a unit. Xeomin is $9 a unit. That's the one with the purified protein, doesn't have the accessory proteins on it. And it's kind of nice to switch them up so you don't get that tox resistance that you read about.
Exactly.
And then filler, $150 off per syringe.
Great deal.
That is.
Best time to buy. And also I want to tell you, let's say you say, well, I just got my Botox, so I don't really want to buy it right now. You can buy it now and you can use it in 6 months.
What if I want to buy like 200 units and I'm only going to use like 50 right now?
That's fine.
That's okay.
That's fine. Get it while you can at this great discount. You're not going to get this kind of discount, I don't think, anywhere else, and certainly not here
Right.
any time this year, other than now.
Yeah, so you can buy 200 units or 100 units and
Yes.
use 50 right now and 50 4 months later, whatever, 3 months.
Absolutely. And we also have so the $150 off the filler, yep, same thing. So if you don't need it yet, buy
Right.
it and use it when you need it. Yes.
I like
Absolutely.
it. I
And if
like
you're
it.
worried about it, call me, because I'm a wimp and I'll be honest with you.
She'll shoot
promise.
straight. She'll shoot straight with you.
So we don't have any videos or pictures about laser hair removal, just because it's, laser hair removal. But
Wait, are we getting to give away any?
I forgot.
I didn't
Forgot to
forget.
She's so much better than I am. I was moving on without giving you
No, I
guys
was just
any
excited
Botox
about the
or
giveaway.
fillers.
I'm like, can my name be entered?
No.
Oh,
No, you
Okay.
can't get any
Draft,
of these.
draft.
Sorry, no, not you.
all right.
All right, draw, Jamie. This is
And-
for, guess what this is for? 100 units of Botox.
Who is going to get it? It is, dun, da, da, upside down, Stephanie Rue. You get 100 units of Botox.
Yay, you're about to be wrinkle-free.
That's right.
Okay, and then we're also giving away a syringe of filler.
Okay, do I get to draw that one too?
Yes,
I'm
not
very
you,
pleased.
though. You can't draw yourself.
Okay.
Her name's not in there.
I know. Most unfortunate. It is Tammy Slinker.
Yay!
Yay!
Tammy.
We're excited for you,
Woo-hoo.
Tammy.
Okay, all right. Now can we talk about laser hair removal?
Now we can talk about laser. She says it's because she's got dark hair, and I will say the one group of people that laser hair doesn't work for.
Blondes, really
That's true.
blondes. If you have
So-
white hair,
I know. I sit there in envy of my raven-haired friends and my dark-haired friends.
yeah. So I'm hairless. I just,
You're lucky. I'm paying every month for waxing.
exactly. So it does work, really does work on most hair color except for the really white blonde hair. It just can't see it. The laser can't see it. But for the lucky ones, I'll tell you what, it's the best thing ever.
I know. I hear about it all the time.
Yes, so it's permanent hair reduction. It's very close to pain-free, honestly, and it's an amazing thing when you don't have to spend hours in the shower, right? Shaving. You don't have the bumps in the summer.
Right.
You don't. It's
What's the
just,
cost of the razor blades? And
Oh,
it's the, yeah.
This is a great deal. So we have the best special we've ever had.
What is it?
It's 40% off.
40% off, man. I'll take
Percent off.
yeah.
Yeah, almost half price for laser hair removal. And by summer, you'll have had, several treatments and you'll be so happy.
Does it usually take a couple treatments? Is that
It
normal?
does. It's a package of 6.
Oh, okay.
Hair grows in cycles, so you want to catch each cycle.
Would you call them and say, hey, I think I've got hair growing again?
You can.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's growing. It's time. But it's so nice. I can't tell you what a relief it is not to have to spend that time
That's
and that
awesome.
money to deal with that, and not to have to be embarrassed and worried about having the stubble, right? So call now and definitely take advantage of this, and of course the 40% off, and we have a giveaway.
What's the giveaway? What's our giveaway?
A full laser hair removal package of 6 treatments.
Fabulous.
All right. Are you drawing?
I think you should draw this
Okay,
one.
I will.
Didn't have to
Who
persuade
is
on
gonna
that, did
win
I?
This one.
Who is it?
Let's see. Shannon Carter.
Shannon Carter.
Shannon Carter.
I hope you have dark hair.
Me
no,
too.
But even if you don't, you can
still
put it toward,
use
you
that
can
money
apply
to
it.
something. Congratulations, Shannon. All right. So we're going to talk about the VI peel now and the Morpheus 8 a little bit. Well, we're not really going to talk about it because we have some treatment videos.
I love
So this should be a lot of fun to watch.
it. Do we
these
get to
treatments.
watch the skin just peeling?
No.
Oh,
we get to
man.
watch them put on the peel.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay. Hello, Jennifer.
Hi, Trish.
So today we're going to watch Jennifer do a VI peel on our lovely client. So what's the procedure?
Well, first I make sure that her face is clean
Okay.
and she has come in without any makeup on or lotions or anything.
Right.
And then the VI Peel has these great kits that come with everything that I need in it. So my first step is to wash her, or wipe her face off with a cleansing towelette to make sure there's no residual makeup or oil. And then we get started with the peel. And basically it's just several layers of peel solution. So I go one at a time. We wait a couple minutes to see if there's any negative side effects or, she's feeling anything. She shouldn't feel anything more than a light tingle.
Okay.
And then I put another layer on until we're done.
Awesome. All right. Well, let's watch and see. At least we'll watch one layer. Okay. Okay.
All right. So first I'm just going to do the prep towel.
Okay.
And it does have an odor to it, so I like to use a little fan with it.
Gotcha. Are you excited about this?
I'm very excited.
Oh, good. And she's all toasty warm under her blankie.
She said fan.
Yeah.
Keyword fan.
Yeah, right.
All right, here we go.
So this is just prepping the skin, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a towelette that has acetone on it, so it takes off any leftover makeup, any oil that she has on her face. And just make sure we get everything. And I want to see when I pull it off if it's clean. If it isn't, we'd have to do another one.
Gotcha.
Like I said, she came in here with clean skin, which is good. Sometimes we'll just wash the face first and then do it.
Right. Yeah, usually with me, I'm always getting my stuff done once I've already been here with my makeup on.
Right. So you have to wash that off.
The nice thing about these, I've had a VIPL as well, is that there's no pain involved.
Yes, it has a numbing agent in it. So after the first one, you might tingle a little bit, and then after that, you're fine.
Yeah.
And they say that that's good also if you want to get Botox afterwards because it numbs your face a little bit.
Oh, nice. Perfect time.
You doing okay, Angela?
Perfect.
Breathing in the smell.
Oh, love the smell.
So now, what are you doing?
So this is just the piece of gauze that I use to put the layers of peel on.
Okay.
The peel does have a little bit of an orange tint to it, so the client is a little orange afterwards, and they wait about 4 hours before they can wash their face.
Right.
So it also helps me know where I've been on the face
Okay.
as far as leaving behind a residue. And this is basically all it is. I just do different sections, a little bit of pressure when I wipe it in. I go along the face, and then I also do the neck area.
And so what results can you expect after, I think you're doing a series of 3. This is your 3rd one, correct, Angela?
I believe so, yes. I believe it's my 3rd.
Okay.
Yep. Once a month.
Once a
she's
month.
done a package of 3. And you do start to peel in about 3 days, especially around the mouth.
Right.
It could be anywhere from large pieces of skin to just like a dry skin. And then probably continue peeling for about a week. And so it does take off the outer layers of skin, and it does even out the skin tone. It reduces the fine lines and the wrinkles.
Oh,
Helps with
yeah.
acne.
That's great.
Age spots, that sort of thing.
I know we have different kinds too. Like we have an anti-aging, and we have one. Do we have one specifically for acne?
Yes, we have 3 different kinds right now in the office. This one is advanced peel, and I use this for anti-aging. And then I have a different one that I use for people who have acne or like a darker skin tone. And then the original is for mostly beginners or younger skin.
Right. So that's a full layer on the face and neck, and now you're going to fan it, right? Helps to dry it
Have
faster.
you look up at me, Angela? Open your eyes and look up. There we go. I do get around the eyes a little bit, but not too close.
Right.
You fan mostly for the odor.
Right.
Any tingling or anything going on there?
I remember when I did mine, for me, I really peeled heavy the 3rd and 4th day.
Yes, and it usually starts around the mouth.
Yeah.
So I tell people, it's common to see people with masks on. If you want to wear a mask when you're going out, yeah. And the great thing about the VIPL is they give you this whole little kit to take home. It tells you exactly what to do when. It has cleanser in there and a calming lotion and then a sunscreen and instructions to do what to do night and day for the next 3 or 4 days.
Great. All right. So what we're going to do, she's going to continue doing the exact same thing over and over 4 times, I think, 4 layers. And we're going to come back later and get a really pretty after picture after she's done peeling, and we'll have that available for the next virtual open house.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much, Jennifer, for sharing your expertise.
Yes,
and thank you so much for letting us film this.
Anytime.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck, girls.
Great, thanks.
Kelly, our wonderful, what are you, Kelly? You're a nurse.
Yeah.
And now she is a client, patient. And then Jennifer, our wonderful, hold on, Jennifer. Wait. There you are. Our wonderful nurse is doing this procedure today. It's Morpheus 8. And right now, she's had numbing cream on. Now we've got her cleaning the skin and, just getting ready to start. So the Morpheus 8 with radio frequency combines microneedling and radio frequency. So you get, the benefits of microneedling plus the really deeper benefits of the collagen induction, even though regular microneedling also does help with that as well. This is I guess we'd say a more in-depth treatment.
Right.
Yeah, so that more skin tightening occurs with this.
Right.
So here we go. So you're going to be, Kelly's going to be sucking on the gas. Kelly?
Okay. Yes.
It helps relax you. We have some Pronox gas going. She's also got the numbing cream, so we like to make this a very tolerable procedure. And then I think you're even using the Zimmer, right?
Yeah.
So cold air. So we do it all here, all 3 things. We try to make you happy. Wait, hey Kelly, are you happy?
I'm very happy.
Good. All right, and Kelly's already expressed a desire to be able to do this, like on the, when we go out to party. She wants to bring the Pronox gas with her.
Super fun.
Sorry about the background noise, but I think that's our Zimmer. Yeah, one of the machines. Okay, so we're getting ready to get started.
All right.
All right.
I'm just going to turn this on, let some cold air on the area. You want me to keep doing this thing?
If you want it, it's up to you. You control it. Yeah, it's a wonderful day. If you feel like you're doing too much of it, we'll take it out.
Never too much.
All right, let's start right here.
They can hear you, but she said sometimes you get some pinpoint bleeding with this, but that's actually a good thing. And the gas and the cold air really make it tolerable along with the numbing cream. So basically, she's just zapping her with the tip. And it's shooting the radio frequency deep into the dermal layer. So Jennifer, how many passes do you do? Just one pass? Or?
Depends on the area, usually 1 to 3 or 4. And then I'll go over areas that they're concerned about. Nasolabial folds, that sort of thing. Just depends on the patient.
So she's going to continue to do this and to treat her entire face, and Kelly wants her neck and also her chest done. So we will check back in later with some after pictures when she gets her full results before and after. All right, thanks, girls. Thank you. Bye, Kelly. Oh, look. Instead of Trish and Jamie, you now have the Renew Elves.
Yay! I loved watching Kelly just now.
I did too.
Yeah.
Yes, Kelly was very happy with the Pronox.
We're determined for you not to feel pain.
Exactly. We want to make everything comfortable for wimps like me, that's for sure. So those are peels. I think are available pretty much in every location. Morpheus 8 only Richmond, but we want to talk about microneedling with PRP.
I love it.
Which everyone has, which it's very similar to the Morpheus 8. It's still microneedling, and you can use your own plasma with the growth factors.
Right.
We talked about it earlier, into the face.
Right, into that dermal layer. That's exactly right. And I tell you what, it's fabulous before an event. But you know what's even better?
What?
They're like a power couple. When you use a peel,
yes,
combined with the Exceed microneedling with your PRP.
Yes.
And you alternate them. I did it leading up to my wedding.
You did.
And then a little bit of Botox. Like, oh my word, like my skin was glowing. And then you get JJ or someone to dermaplane.
Oh boy.
Movie star about that.
It's a trifecta.
It really is.
So yes, so literally I think that you're right. The combination of microneedling with PRP and a peel at every 2 weeks,
you've got a different face, and it continues. Continues. You continue to see the improvement over
many months later.
You really do.
Yes.
And I'm always like, wear your sunblock. Wear your sunblock.
Yes, definitely sunscreen.
Yep.
So we have an incredible special.
What is
with the microneedling? Yes, $450 off.
Totally worth it.
That's a package of 3, which you need. Trust me, but you will love them.
100% true.
Them. So your pores are going to diminish, wrinkles diminish, your sun damage.
Just your overall quality. There's more of a glow, a smoothness. It just looks, it's younger, healthier skin because it's that turn up. Do you know that they said they think like men, because they're shaving like on a very regular basis, they think that contributes
more exfoliation.
They do. Yeah. So I think when you're combining that peel and then you're stimulating that collagen with that microneedling.
Oh yeah.
What a duo.
Yes. So
can you tell them a fan?
$450 off for that. And shall we give a microneedling with PRP treatment away?
We should.
We should do that.
Yes.
You go. I've been doing it.
You've been doing
I've been
it?
drawing it. It's your turn.
And who do we have? We have Doran. Is that Lunar? What am I seeing?
Oh,
somebody
boy.
that writes like me.
I have no idea. Doran. Doren is the first name, and that's unusual. So I bet you know who you are. And the last name, I'm thinking it's more like Collar.
Oh, I was way off the mark.
I'm not at all. Aller something, L-E-R. But Doran.
Respect for the handwriting.
D-O-R-E-N.
Yep. Call us Doran and say,
Doran.
it is me. I am Doran.
Guess what? I know it's been an hour and a half or something. It's been a long time. So we're going to finale this.
Yay!
Grand finale this. We want to tell you to call the number on the screen tonight.
That is the best.
Some of you have other numbers for us in your phone. Our clients have other numbers. But just to make sure it comes through on the virtual open house line because it's after hours, please call the 800-763-6880 number.
That's right. We don't want you funneled to a voicemail.
Right. And we also want to tell you, be patient. We will get to you. And if you need to leave a message, leave us a message. We'll call you back.
That's true.
Because we're going to be here for a while.
We always are. That's true.
And why are we wearing this? I'll tell you why. Because we made a video, and many of you may not have seen it leading up to this. It's kind of a silly video announcing our specials for tonight. And so if you hang on, we're going to show all the specials from tonight on the screen. And just like a minute or so into that, you're going to get to see the bloopers.
the ridiculousness that
That's
occurred.
right. It's pretty
Some of it.
entertaining.
This
Can
is
I
true.
just tell you? So all you know, for you clients that have your favorite providers in here, they're on the bloopers.
All being crazy elves. But you know what? I'm so thankful. Trish and I have so much fun doing nights like tonight.
We do.
And we're so thankful you joined us.
Yes.
And we got to see comments on the chat,
Absolutely.
which is always fun.
Absolutely. And we also want to mention, so we have a grand prize giveaway.
Oh, that's right, the grand prize.
And so we actually have 2 grand prize giveaways, one for a man and one for a woman. Okay. So it is a full contract year, which would be 4 quarters of hormone replacement,
my
bioidentical
word.
hormone
You
replacement
can't beat
therapy.
that.
So we're excited,
Mhm.
and I'm going to let Jamie draw one name, and if it's a female, it'll be for the female. Yes.
I'm going to
So
ruffle it up. We have so many people.
We
We're
have a lot
so
of people.
thankful for
here, thanks for joining us.
Okay, let's see who it is. We have Darlene Dowler.
Darlene!
Woo, woo, woo. How
Might-
fun
we
is
might
that?
know
That's
her.
great. Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah.
Yay!
She is one of our
Congratulations.
Richmonders.
Yes, congratulations. I get to draw the next one. So we have different colors for men and women, and I'm not cheating because I can't see your name, but I'm gonna draw a man.
Mhm.
So this is gonna be the man who wins a whole contract year, 4
Okay.
quarters of bioidentical hormone replacement therapy, Gregory Haley.
Hey!
Yay,
Yay, Gregory! We're excited for you.
Yes. So give us a call and claim your prize, and we'll get you scheduled in. Or if you're already a client, you get another year
That's right.
free.
Fabulous.
Yes. So thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. And if you've been listening and there's anything that you want more information about,
Questions you want to ask?
questions, yes.
It's our favorite stuff to discuss. Everything that
Yes.
we've been chatting about tonight. So it's
Right.
literally
right.
our
And
favorite things to
we
share.
want to see you thrive in
That's right.
all ways, right?
Mhm, that's
Everything,
right.
your quality of life, your health, your happiness with the Botox. Now we know.
That's
You
right,
can be
helping
happy
people
with
out.
Botox. That's so funny. Anyway, yes, please give us a call. Call tonight. And if you want to schedule a free consult, that's great. If you want to put a deposit down on something, that's also
Fabulous.
great. But we just really appreciate you. We love you, all of our clients,
That's right.
and we hope to see you and hear from you very, very soon.
So true. Thanks for joining
And
us
stick
tonight.
around for the bloopers.
Yay.
Okay.
Look, Kelly, we get to give away what do I want to say? Can we change the line? Can we modify the line? Look, Kelly, we get to give away a round of Clean Start weight loss.
That's awesome. Someone is going to be super excited.
Well, I know my person is going to stop.
I changed my line too. Sorry.
Wow, I'm giving away a body contouring package.
Oh, look! My favorite gift, a Renew Pulse package.
And I get to give away a Cellular Pulse package. And I get to give away a Cellular Pulse.
She's on the struggle bus.
The away is not away. Yay! I get to give a microneedling treatment with BRP away. So it's okay.
Well, we've got elf.
Let's practice. Look, my present is 50 units of Botox.
Perfect. Beautiful, Julie. Yay! Is it on?
Look, my present is 50 units of Botox.
So sorry.
And then you shut it, I'll hold it.
And I'll be like, wow, some lucky person's gonna be beautiful. Okay.
Okay. And our giveaway is a syringe of filler.
Wait, come here.
Okay, wait.
You have like a. There you go. There you go. Sorry.
You're gonna trip on. You're gonna.
Some lucky person is gonna look beautiful this year.
Sorry.
Look, Trish and Linda. We have the best present of all. 4 quarters of cash.
Won't our person be happy to feel great and healthy for the new year?
Do that again.